May those who this word is for, may this reach you and comfort your heart in this moment. God says you are different. Today, he kept bringing this particular area of scripture to my heart, and it was that man looks at the outer appearance, but God sees the heart. That's 1 Samuel 16:7. And as I went to the scripture to read that, my eyes fell on the beginning of 16, where God says to the prophet, how long will you mourn over King Saul? God says, I've rejected him. I have replaced him with another. This particular area is where Eli the prophet goes to Jesse's house. Jesse brings out 7 sons. And based on appearance, they kept saying, oh, this must be the one. This must be the one. Finally, God says to Eli, no. And then Eli goes on to ask the father, there has to be another one because God says no to these. And then he brings up, oh, David. And for many of you, you have been someone's afterthought. Many times you were looked over, passed over, underestimated, completely forgotten, sometimes on purpose, with an ill intent by someone. Perhaps some of you have even been hidden, been in positions where it was for you, but someone, because of their evil wickedness, has called themselves hiding you. But I want you to remember that God knows the time in which to exalt you. When it was David's time, he came in and these instructions were given to him. And the Lord said, arise, anoint him, for this is he. Then Samuel took the horn of oil and anointed him in the midst of his brothers. God has been speaking a lot about preparing a table before us in the presence of our enemies. God will make sure at the right time those people that have persecuted you, underestimated, tried to stifle your gifting, tried to hide your voice, hide you. He will make sure they are there to see you be exalted. This is not your doing, it's God's doing, because that who God chooses is chosen. We don't choose ourselves, right? And I'm saying that because so many of you that this word applies to have tried to shrink back. Maybe you've lived your life in such a way where you try to blend in, and God is saying, be your authentic self. You have a different spirit. This is another area that God kept bringing up to me today. He did it through something someone told me. It was a beautiful confirmation for me, but I'll need you to remember Joshua 4:10-11. Joshua says, I am still as strong today as I was in the day Moses sent me. My strength now is as my strength was then for war and for going and coming. God blessed Caleb. He said that he had a different spirit. That different spirit was one that fully followed the Lord. Remember, he and Joshua were the only two that came out of the original bunch that had left Egypt and had to wait many years before they were able to enter the promised land. But because they waited, because their testimony didn't change, they didn't grumble and complain. Having a different spirit refers to an unwavering faith and trust in God when others were discouraged and turned their backs. Your testimony has been your life. People know you as that person that in season and out, no matter whether you are on the mountaintop or under the table, you have traveled the road, less traveled, the road of humility. And God is the one that is going to exalt you. So I'm here to just remind you, to congratulate you, but also just to say, be you. God continues to, he sees you. And it doesn't matter if man approves of you or not. When God has stamped his approval on you, there's nothing anyone can do about it. And you didn't call yourself. You didn't give yourself the gift. You didn't, you are the chosen one, so to speak, because God chose you. You didn't choose yourself. And so I can just commend you, but I also encourage you to remain your unique self. Don't shirk back. Don't hide who you are. And you are not fake humble. You're really humble. And God sees that. And I guess he just wants you to know today that he sees your heart. And it doesn't matter if man overlooks you because you don't look the part. It doesn't. Many things, God uses the foolish things, the scripture says, to confound the wise. He'll have people scratching their heads on how you got, how did she get that? How did he get that? How are they there? Because God put you there. And I just want to remind you that as Caleb was allowed to go into the promised land, because of his attitude, God says, whatever he has promised you, I'm here to say, you too will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Psalm 27:13 says, I would have fainted if I did not believe that I would live to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. You are going to see it. You are going to live in it. Just remember not to forget the Lord your God, the one who put you there. Stay humble. It's okay to wear that being different as a badge of honor because it is. God bless your day.